Hi Joe. Slow year videoing, huh? Started off the year with a plan to do it every Saturday like a good girl, and then didn't. Webstock was amazing, but I didn't make any videos. I took some videos of speakers, but I didn't, live video blog it like I was hoping to. I just actually literally didn't have time. Not that that's an excuse, it was actually just really surprising to me how absorbed in the event I was, like all ears, trying to take everything in, and left my, I didn't have any room to blog or anything. I still actually haven't finished doing my notes on that, but it was just an amazing week in Wellington, and an amazing event to land in Melbourne to find out about the earthquake in Christchurch, which is just stunning. It's only 3 weeks ago, but it feels like a lifetime ago. The memorial service for the quake victims was held today. I've had a day off work today. It's actually Friday, and so I watched that. It was incredibly moving. It was great that the ABC screened it live and uninterrupted, the whole memorial service, and I don't know if you'd say something like that was wonderful, but it felt like the community was pulling together, and really had that sense of community, and real was authentic and from the heart, and really looked like it helped, like something that we all really needed, even those of us who aren't living in New Zealand at the moment. That was incredibly moving. I've spent the day kind of processing what I saw on the television. Yeah, as I say, quite moving, and then the incredible events of Friday, when that huge earthquake, tsunami, and now flippin' nuclear reactor disaster happened and is continuing to happen in Japan. It's freaky, man. It's just. And then yesterday, I saw Chile had an earthquake. Certainly, I guess not on the scale of either Christchurch or Japan, but it's like. It's quite shocking, really, because, some things like fires, although you talk to people in Victoria, when they have bushfires, they can't get away from them, but when the earth shakes, there's fucking nowhere to go, is there? Nothing to do, you just got to sort of hang on and hope like hell nothing falls on you or anyone that you know. And unfortunately, that hasn't been the case in Christchurch, and that hasn't been the case in Japan, and I know tons and tons of people have died. It's been really sad and really hard to process all of that, and really all-consuming again. Yeah, crazy. And apart from that, my work it's been an interesting year so far. Suffice to say, I'm not going into detail or anything, but so I'm seeing a counsellor at work because I'm so unhappy at work, at a request of someone quite senior in the company, because obviously if I'm not happy I must be crazy. That was actually the idea. So I've seen the counsellor two weeks in a row, and I went the first time, and then this time I went to see her to say I didn't want to go anymore, and she wouldn't let me stop going. And she asked questions like, do you know someone who acts this way? Or has something happened in your life before now that makes you react this way? Being unhappy at work. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. There are just douchebags in the world, and I have a very low tolerance for douchebaggery. I mean, it's pretty frickin' simple, actually. It's like, you stick stupid people in my way, they're going to irritate me and impact my happiness levels. It's not frickin', I don't have to lie on a couch and pull apart my whole life to go, oh yeah, that's why, yeah, you see, because I have a really low tolerance for fucking idiots. That's what it is, and it's from my childhood. I don't know. So, yeah, I had a session yesterday, so I've been trying to process, that. I've only ever been to a counsellor once before, and that was when I told Greg that, I was leaving him, and he thought that I needed to see a counsellor, because obviously if I wasn't happy, I must be crazy. So it's happened twice where I've sought help and been told I must be crazy and I need to speak to somebody about it. So it's doing pretty well for someone who's nearly 50 that's managed to get through their whole life with only, a handful of counselling sessions under a belt. Or you might say, and go the other way and say, well, it explains a lot. You've only had 2 or 3 counselling sessions in your life. Maybe you should have some more. I don't know. Anyway. So everything's all and in my head and I'm moving soon, but I'm going to tell you about that in my next video because I'm already I'm smacking it out at 6 minutes here. So I'll turn this off, process it, get it uploaded, and I hope to hear from you soon. But I understand how life is, and we don't always get to do everything that we want to do. So don't make a big deal if you can't make a video. Have a great week, Joe, and say hi to your mum from me. See ya.